Hey special family, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, hi, I'm Autism Mom, and on this channel we talk about everything autism and special needs. Sometimes we do different topics too, but today we're doing another fair use reaction video. If you're not part of the family yet, click that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and let's get into the video.
Why did you end up having to become homeless on your 18th birthday?
I don't know, man.
Well, I mean, okay, so what?
It was my 18th birthday, and according to law, on your 18th birthday, you are now considered an adult and you gotta get out.
Well, you don't have to get out. A lot of 18-year-olds live with their parents.
I mean, yeah, but...
So let me ask you this. Do your parents know that you're homeless?
Yeah, I mean...
They do?
I mean, yeah, they were the ones who dropped me to the homeless shelter, so...
These are your biological parents?
No.
Okay, these are your adopted parents?
Yeah.
Okay, so they adopted you and your brother?
Yeah.
What age? Do you remember what age you was adopted at?
4.
4?
Yeah.
So do you remember life before you were adopted?
Yeah, I was, let's just say, spoiled. I was really freaking spoiled.
Why would your adopted parents drop you off at the shelter miles, thousands of miles away, or hundreds or whatever?
Hey, it's a good place to get a job, bruh. Like, literally, you can get a job here.
Did you ask to come here?
I mean...
Or did they just bring you here?
Not really. They questioned me about it. They were like, where would you want to go in life? And I was like, making fantasy estimated guess, because I thought they were joking. I was like, oh, London, Atlanta, Great Britain, I don't know. Then next thing you know, I have a suitcase and we're packing in a rush to come to Atlanta. So, like,
how did that make you feel?
I was nervous and scared, but at the same time, I was really sad. Like, really, really sad. Like, on my 18th birthday, we couldn't even celebrate. Like,
have you spoken to them since?
Yeah, I always contact them. They never really contact me back. I don't know their phone number or their email. I just contact a friend who's close to my biological parents, since she was with me since I was a baby. I usually contact her, but she doesn't really contact back, which is awkward. So, yeah.
All right. So, listen, miss, if anybody out there wanted to reach out, help, or donate, do you have a way they could do that? Do you have social media, Cash App, anything like that?
Yeah. I don't know how to use Cash App, though.
Well, do you have one?
Yeah.
What is it? We'll talk after the video. I'll show you how to use it, but something tells me people are gonna be kind of concerned about this particular interview. All right, so we got your Cash App right here. All right, sweetie. Well, listen, we really appreciate you taking the time, answering all of our questions, and we definitely wish you nothing but the best out here, okay?
Yep.
Make sure you have a good one, sweetie.
You too.
All right.
Okay, family, so you've seen that video. This is really sad. This is really sad because just from listening to this child, I can tell she's neurodivergent. Who in their right mind waits till a child turns 18, not even 1? They're twins. So her and her brother were asked a question. She names places because she's thinking it's a fantasy. She's just naming random places. And they pick one of those places that she named, packs 2 suitcases, one for her, one for her brother, drive her straight cross country, thousands of miles, and drops them off at a homeless shelter in Atlanta and drives back to Chicago. What kind of human beings would do that? Oh, I'll show you them. But the power of social media. So thanks to Atlanta Street Interviews YouTube channel, this video became viral and it went all over social media. And guess what? They were able to find the brother because she didn't know where the brother was. So the social media was able to track down the brother, and he also did an interview with the brother. So here's that interview.
She just kept beating me and stuff, right? And then she lifted me up. She threw me around a few times. And I was like, nah, I didn't really care much. I wasn't doing anything in the first place. But yeah, she did that. So then she threw me against, I was in bump beds, and she pushed me against, like, you know, the what is it, stairs,
Like
the ladder, the ladder. And then she grabbed my balls, and then she squeezed them, and it hurt like crazy. So I was like, yeah. And then
did she ever do anything sexually to you?
Nah, it was just, I don't know. She really didn't like me, so yeah. Huh. And then, like, my friends called me a nickname at school, right? They're like Teddy and all of that stuff. And so they beat me for them calling me Teddy and all of that stuff. And then
why did they beat you for them calling you Teddy?
Because they were like, you want to change your name and all of that stuff. And I was like, it's just a nickname. And they got pissed off at it. And note that I don't understand why. Because, you know, you get nicknames all the time. So it was just
they beat you for having a nickname?
Yeah. But I don't understand why. Yeah.
All right, man. So, okay. All right. Did you get a chance to see any of your sister's interviews?
Oh, I did. I did see my sister's interview.
So you saw one of them or all of them?
I saw one of them because I didn't even know what was going on, and I literally got in contact with my sister, and my aunt, she yelled at me and all of that stuff about the interview. I didn't even know what was going on. I was trying to find my sister at the time too.
Your aunt yelled at you?
Well, she didn't yell at me, and she was
just concerned about.
Yeah, she called me up, and she was like,
what was you guys' relationship with this particular aunt? Because, you know, they talked about her in the other interview as well. So, do y'all have a good relationship with her, or what was the deal with that?
Okay, so you know how I told you that our family, they said we didn't deserve their family.
They isolated you guys.
Yeah, so really I didn't know my aunt as much. We barely saw each other. And because, like, I barely, the only aunt that I saw majority of the time was my aunt Titi, Aunt Rolanda, and then my grandma. And even then, I only saw her like 5 times.
In your whole life?
Yeah, because really we didn't go out, see him as much, and I don't know.
So as you can see, the mom was no cookie. She was pretty, what's the word I'm looking for, more like abusive? Yes, abusive. Grabbing him by the testicles and squeezing it hard. Yeah, that was the stepmom that did that. The adopted mom, foster mom. At this point, she wasn't even a mom. The foster lady did that to him. But through the power of social media, Atlanta Street interviews was able to find the brother. They did the interview with the brother. You heard his story. But it gets more interesting. It doesn't stop there. So thanks to social media, Jamiah and her brother were able to find their biological mother. So the power of social media is no joke. So they went back to Chicago because once that video went viral, people started to donate to their Cash App. You can tell there's something off about these kids, but she doesn't even know how to use Cash App. So you can tell. The video has pros and cons. Pros, that thanks to the power of social media, they're able to find their biological parents, mom at least. Cons, there are predators and crazy people out there who are not willing to take advantage of these kids because the public is supporting them. They're sending them Cash Apps, and now that can open up a whole nother can of worms. But let's fast forward to them going to Chicago, meet up back with their moms, and this is how that went.
Yeah, let's see your mom. Hey, mom, is that you? Okay, how you doing? Okay. So what's the story behind this? What's the story?
Okay, what happened that I was incarcerated, but then I got out. But see, Whoop, my son, that's what we call Jamie. His nickname is Whoop. His real name is Robert. My daughter was in the kitchen, and I thought she was in bed. She ended up having some bristles, stuff, burning his hand. So that's why they took them anyway.
Okay, so it started out like a
So
defects case.
yeah, so they couldn't charge us. You was only 11, so they had to charge me with it.
So wait, so this was your older son? Wait, what'd you say
No, this was
happened?
my daughter, Alexis. She deceased now. She was on disappearance too. She
Okay,
dead now,
okay. I'm sorry to hear about that. My condolences about that. But you say that she burned Robert's hand.
though. Yeah, by mistake.
Okay, with like some grits, you
You
said.
know, she was only 11, so she thought she might go do cook and by herself. You
Right.
know, being grown.
No, I have an 11-year-old. My 11-year-old cooks all the time, so I know. I
Yeah,
understand.
but you know, some kids think they grown than what they are. And
Okay.
so when he burnt her, we called 911, so they took to the hospital. So when I got to the hospital with him, the ambulance came first. Because I had to have somebody watch the other kids. So I went to the hospital. I got a ride there, and the police was already there waiting on me.
And they arrested you for that?
They took me to jail after that, in the hospital.
Huh. Okay. And so, do you know the foster parents?
No, I don't know them. I seen them one time. They was black. That's the first time I seen them. It was like a heavy-set lady and a guy. But I only seen them once. Because Robert reminded when they was screaming and crying. And I was like, no, we want our mom. They was 4 years old. It was real sad. It was terrible. Because I had to do a visit. And they were screaming and crying. And you can hear them screaming all the way down the street in the car. You know, I don't want to relive that though either. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a hurt feeling. And
Did
so they faced him with them.
okay. Did you like did at any point did you try to like get them back or anything like that?
Excuse me?
I say at any point did you try to get them back, get custody of them?
Yeah, I try to get them back, but see, when I did all my classes, when I was in jail, incarcerated, they told me good. Once I complete all my classes up in there, I can get them back when I get home. But when I got home, they changed the whole story and said they was up for adoption already. And when I called to take them information, I went down there.
Okay.
And that's when
Okay.
How would you feel if they took your daughter and your son, then my last two, out your house? How you think I feel? How I feel right now? You know what I'm saying? You took a y'all didn't bring no better home. Y'all I was unfit, but y'all my kids ain't never got a spectrum before. That's in the corner. Hello?
Okay, so you've seen Jamiah with her mom, and you've seen their interview. The brother also went to Chicago to meet up with the mom, but once he got there, Jamiah was gone, and this is his side of the story.
So what's going on, man?
What's up? I'm finally back to Chicago. I'm chilling at my mom's.
So you're back home? You're back in Chicago?
Yeah, and ridiculously, the moment I came here, my sister went to Atlanta, so that was crazy. But it's cool down here. Family cool. We had fun. Ate a bunch of good food on Easter. Yeah, I feel more more accepted here, and I feel normal here. Whereas with my dad family, I felt like an outcast or stuff. So
Wow.
that was fun, and finally tried to fix up my hairline.
Yeah, I'm about to say, let me see what you got, man. Look like you got your nice little haircut. Show us from the side. Show us from the side.
Oh, from here.
Yeah, nice little fade going on, man. I see you, my boy.
Yeah, because my last one was messed up. So yeah, I ain't gonna say who it was, but if you go watch this video, you know exactly who you are. Yeah, and that was cool.
So whose house are you at right now?
I'm at my mom's house.
Okay,
For
cool.
like the first 2 days I was down here, I was at Cece's, and then because we hanged out with Cece, I got my hair cut down there and stuff. And then we were just chilling with my cuz, and then I came back here, right? My mom was like, no, we need to bond because everybody was fighting over me and stuff, and it was a bunch of love, so that was good.
You have to make you feel, man.
Yeah, felt good because I don't know, it felt odd at the same time. I'm not really used to that happening, but
You got to get used to it, man.
yeah.
It kind of messes me up that you're not used to it,
Yeah, but I mean, it was good, and they're planning to do something with me because I didn't do a bunch of stuff with my family, so I never learned how to ride a bike. So my stepdad, he planned on getting a bike and teach me how to ride that, and they wanted to take me bowling. I've never done a bunch of stuff, so yeah, that's that. So I'm just getting a feeling, new stuff because I haven't done a lot. So yeah.
Okay. And so she's all good? Everything's good with her?
Oh yeah, she's fantastic.
Okay.
She was fun to hang out with. We watched Creed 3 on Amazon, and I gotta say, it was a good movie. It was a pretty good movie.
I get it. We don't want no movie reviews though. So okay, so let me ask you this, man. So, have you heard from Jamiah?
No, but okay. So it's like she's purposely not answering, which I guess he kind of blindsided us with that. But like she left from here, went down to Atlanta because she had hitchhiked from my mom's house to the bus station or whatever, called police, yada yada yada, all of this happened. And then she ended up in Atlanta with some 40-year-old guy. Didn't know that, I kind of knew who she was talking about. I didn't know what was happening because this 40-year-old guy, same guy she was talking to in the shelter. So that's what threw me off because
in the shelter that you was at?
Yeah, she had gotten kicked out, right? And then she had come back. So during that period of time, she was out for like nearly 30 days. It was at this shelter. I forgot what it was. It was a female shelter, and I forgot what it was. But yeah, she wasn't around anybody who was in my area, because we were at my shelter. We were far off.
Yeah. Your shelter's a little bit far. You got to drive to get to your shelter. Like, it's not a walk or anything like that.
Yeah, hers was pretty far. Hers was like 9-10 miles away from us. And so she was down there, and she could only stay in the shelter for 21 days. So yeah, that happened, and I was like,
but how did you not know that the guy that was in the same shelter as you was the one that your sister was messing with?
No. He wasn't in the shelter. He was a guy from like outside, because the shelter we were in, it was only for 18-year-olds to 24-year-olds.
Okay, so he wasn't at the Covenant house. Okay.
Nah,
okay.
He was like 40 something, like late 30s, early 40s.
So who is this guy?
See, that's the thing. I don't know his name, but like I don't know. It's like Isaiah something, or I don't know his actual name, but I heard Jamiah mention somebody like that. But like
something about Isaiah, you said?
Yeah, some guy like that. So that's my sister who said that. But yeah, she got text messages and phone calls. Because the first instance I was there at the shelter, I was like, what? Because like my she was playing to the other shelter, and had come up to me and he was like, Jay, you got to tell your sister she's talking to a 40-year-old guy. I was like, what? I thought it was a joke, like people in the shelter, they just throw stupid jokes. But like, yeah, so I went up to Jamiah, she was like, shh, I'm on the phone with my man, yada yada yada. I was like, what? And then he was like, don't be angry, he's like 40. I'm like, you know what I mean? It's like, you don't throw that at somebody. Hey, the guy you're talking to is like 40. So I was like, what? And I told her not to talk to him again and all of that. She cussed me out. And then, but still, like, I kept checking up on her and stuff. And then I asked staff to do it. But then they were like, they don't know because she stopped talking. She just minded her business. I thought the subject would drop because I hadn't heard her talk about none of that. But yeah, then she left and she got kicked out for the second time because she did too much. And then that was when she was innocent, yada yada yada. And then she bounced around. And I couldn't find her for a hot minute. Because no, when she was in the other shelter, I could talk to her. It was a shelter for like 21 days. She only had like a 2-week card. So by the time,
so let me stop you there, right? So has anybody heard from her?
No, like I think I'm on top of this disappearance report down here. I don't know. I tried to call her down there in Atlanta. It's still, the reverse card thing. It's like, okay.
So it's still just not even ringing. It's still just going straight to just hanging up, basically.
Yeah. Because I call her, just rings. Then straight to the voicemail, call on her other phone, it says, the text not subscriber isn't there. And then try to call her on Facebook. It rings for a minute, and then it looks like she hangs up on me. Because it feels like it doesn't just automatically stop, it just automatically ends. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. But yeah, she doesn't, I don't know if she just doesn't want to talk to anybody or like get in contact with nobody, or if she's forcing not to be talking to anybody or something like that. It's just, yeah.
So I think you've come to the conclusion what I'm about to say. It's sad to inform you guys that Jamiah is missing. Jamiah's brother said that some 40-year-old man, she went to link up with him and has been missing ever since. People are looking for her. So here's the video on that.
The young lady you see in the video, her name is Jamiah Bratcher. Jamiah and her twin brother on their 18th birthday were transported from Illinois, a suburb outside of Chicago, to Atlanta, Georgia, because her adoptive parents, Ann, Angelica, and Lyndon Bratcher, believed that they were legal adults and they no longer had to provide for them. Jamiah and her twin brother are considered to be special needs and are on the spectrum. Jamiah has since been reconnected with her biological parents as well as her brother, but Jamiah is now missing. Jamiah is believed to be in Atlanta, Georgia with a manipulative man who who is taking advantage of her. If Jamiah is found or seen, please contact the local authorities or contact Marcus at Atlanta Street Interview, and hopefully Jamiah can be rescued or reconnected with her family.
If you happen to see Jamiah anywhere, please contact authorities and let them know that you've seen her, where you've seen her, so that we can bring her back to safety. Because allegedly, it's been said that some 40-year-old man is exploiting her and taking all her Cash App money that's being sent to her and is allegedly holding her hostage. So if you guys seen Jamiah anywhere, please help the family out, the mom out, the brother out, by going to local authorities and letting them know of your findings. I hope this video helps to find Jamiah in some form or capacity. And let me know in the comment section below what you think about these foster parents who pack these kids up at 18 years old and drop them off at a shelter. Let's go to the comment section and see what people had to say. First commenter, Damo Wilson, I love me some Damo, says, this just pissed me the F off. Where is she now? Well, Damo, they don't know where she is. The last the brother know, that 40-year-old man contacted her. She went to him and was never heard or seen from since. So if anyone with information sees Jamiah, please contact local authorities and let them know of her whereabouts. Next commenter says, wow, I'm crying. She seems like she's in a free state from trauma too. She is, because she could see certain questions would trigger her and then she'll start crying about it. And I feel so bad, like what would possess a human being to do something like that? And if you didn't want to know more, the States has so many programs for people that are special needs to not have them out there being exploited or living homeless. The state has programs for these kids. Why not contact the state and be like, hey, I don't want it anymore. I don't want them anymore. Or is it because the funding ran out because they're 18? Which one of them are you playing with? Next commenter says, she really doesn't understand what's going on. I hope she finds an advocate to support her. That is my hope for her too. Next commenter said, they had her for 14 years and still did this to her. So tragic. I agree. Like, you held her for a check, food stamp. What was it? Because if you don't want the kids, you can always call back the state and be like, come get these children. This is not for me. I won't be mad at you if you did that. I'm pissed at you for packing them up and driving them cross country and dropping them off at a shelter because they're 18 and you know they don't understand. That makes you a horrible human. And to top it off, you church people? Apparently, they have functions and positions in church too, on top of that. What will God say about the two of you now? I'm just asking for a friend. Next commenter says, yeah, the income probably stopped or certain benefits. This breaks my heart. I agree. I think so too. Next commenter says, she seems so sweet and I'm worried that someone will take advantage of that. I'm sorry to inform you that someone beat you to the punch. They did take advantage of that. And you saw it coming just like I did. Next commenter said, if someone could refer this young man to me, I could help him and his sister from a legal perspective. Ma'am, they are looking for the sister and the young man is still, he's available for contact on TikTok. I think he has a TikTok profile. I'm not sure of what it is, but he can be contacted. All you have to do is search Jamiah Bratchett on TikTok and it'll come up. You'll see his profile. Another commenter says, I just seen another video that says the adoptive parents are pastors at a ministry. If that's true, I think everyone needs to know about this. Yes, the whole congregation need to shun and abandon you guys for being some, you can't say that word on YouTube, for being, you can't say that word on YouTube too, evil Christians. Evil. And you call yourself Christians, you call yourself minister and pastor, shame on you. Next commenter says, I was in foster care. I aged out at 21 and the agency provided resources from 18 to 21. paid my rent, gave me Walmart gift cards, etc. This is so sad. I told you, the state has resources for these kids. My mom, my aunts, they're all foster parents. And the state comes in once a month, checks on them. So what were they supposed to do? Lie to the state and act like everything is cool? This is crazy. But the state has resources. If you don't want them, call the state. Next commenter says, apparently a 40-year-old man picked her up and she's missing now. Shaking my head. That will be true. Allegedly, that's what they're saying. Next commenter says, I can tell they are two beautiful autistic souls that need protecting. My heart hurts for them and I wish I knew how to help them. Someone else commented on the comment, I was thinking the same thing. My God, I feel so bad for them. I pray Jamiah is okay. Next person commented, she's been missing for 2 weeks and the guy her brother described sounds like a pimp. We need to find her. She's too pure for this world. People have taken advantage of that child. She said it in the interview. Next commenter says, they need to be evaluated and possibly they could be placed in an RCF or group home. That's what I was thinking. If you would like to be updated on her situation, these are the TikTok pages that I got these videos from to give this story more exposure so we can find Jamiah as soon as possible. Go give them a follow to stay updated. But if you see or hear anything about Jamiah, please contact local authorities so that we can have her back safe and sound to her family that actually care about her. Let me know what you think about this story in the comment section below, because this is gross. This is heartbreaking. This is terrifying that human beings, ministers, pastors that stand there and preach the love of God, the word of Jesus, can come out here treating people like this. This is crazy. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about this story, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.